Hey everybody, welcome back. It's day 6, Yoga for Resilience. And what we're going to do today is take our practice from day 3 and just add a little bit of time and breath and see what happens. All right, so find yourself at the top of the mat and we'll start grounding a little deeper into our feet, relaxing the fingers, the face, the jaw. If it's safe and comfortable for you to do so, you can close your eyes and take a few deep breaths here. Tadasana, mountain pose. Allowing that sense of fidgeting to move through the body and trying to let it go. We'll do one more deep breath. Taking in the room around you, opening your eyes, back to the present moment. We'll begin with inhale, arms up overhead. And then exhale, bring those hands back to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back down. This time, inhale, arms up overhead. Grab your preferred grip. You'll remember that you can do fingers, elbows, one hand down, or wrist. Lengthen up, and then bend over to your left side. We'll take one deep breath here. And then inhale back up to center, switch directions, and head on over to the left. Right, excuse me. One deep breath. Come back up through center nice and tall. Split the arms and take your backward bend. One breath. Inhale. As you come back up, that's where the inhale happens. And then as you exhale, it's the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, deepen the fold. Transitioning, step the right foot back. Allow the knee to come down, release the top of the foot, and bring those hands back up overhead. One deep breath. The inhale starts the transition, and the exhale brings the hands down. Finding yourself in downward facing dog, we'll take one deep breath. On your next inhale, move forward to plank and use the exhale to lower down to the floor. An inhale is a backward bend. An exhale returns you to the floor. Inhale sets up the transition. Exhale initiates the transition. And then find your right foot toward the front of the mat. Take the arms up overhead. One deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale initiates. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step forward into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Back to the top. And then exhale, hands back to center. Take a neutral breath. Where we add resilience in this practice, we add breath. Same routine, 2 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up overhead. Grab a hold of your wrist, bend over to one side, and it's 2 deep breaths from here. Inhale up to center. Exhale over to the other side. Don't try to control the breath so much as allow it to flow. One more like that. Back up to center is the transition, and then it's an exhale toward the backward bend. Keep the chin slightly tucked, 2 breaths. One more. Inhale to start the transition, and then exhale to forward fold. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. One more. Halfway lift and lengthen as a transition, right knee steps back. I'm going to recommend you stick with low lunge. If you'd prefer high lunge, you're welcome to do so. Arms come back up overhead to start our 2 breath count on this side. Finish the second breath. Then begin to think about inhaling to move and exhaling. Step back to down dog and find 2 deep breaths. One more. Then find plank pose. 2 deep breaths. Don't think about it yet. Finish the exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lower. Backward bend. Finish the exhale. One more breath. Transition back to downward dog. One more. Let's throw in one more for good measure. Moving down to the knees to move the right foot forward, arms up overhead. One more. Then inhale. Exhale to the floor. Step up, half lift. Forward fold, 2 breaths. Back to the sky. Hands to heart. 2 deep breaths. When we add resilience, we add more breath, or the other way around. When we add more breath, we add resilience, patience. We'll do 3 breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the side. Inhale back to center. Over to the other side. Filling out each breath. Trying not to skip ahead to what's next. Back to center. What's next is a backward bend. Exhale. And begin to press into the floor as you lift the heart. You may not go very far. And you might ought to not go any further. Try to finish one more breath. Come back up to center, and then it's forward fold down. When you're down there, don't really squeeze the backs of the legs so much as allow the head and the chest to come toward the toes naturally. Take 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back this time. If you prefer it, High lunge is a fun option, but we're still going to take 3 breaths here. So when the arms get up overhead, the clock starts. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more like that. Full inhale from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Exhale. 1 more, keeping the mind present in this posture. And then begin, inhale, exhale. Next destination is down dog. It's 3 breaths. One more like that, don't think too much about it. Let the tailbone roll like a wave, they say, to a plank pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, another full exhale, and 1 more after that. Use the exhale to lower. Inhale. Little squeeze through the glutes, through the thighs. Deep breath. 1 more. And then find your way back to down dog for 3 more breaths. Exploring what it means to be still here, even as the breath continues to flow. Best, easiest, and most comfortable transition is from the knees. Right foot steps up, retuck the left toes. And then, here we go. Arms up overhead. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Staying right here as long as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale to forward fold. 3 breaths. This is a hard one to stay in because you know we're almost done. Two more. Stay here, 1 full breath. And then begin to transition. Exhale. Back to Tadasana before we finish. The hardest posture of all. Thank you for sharing your practice, Yoga for Resilience, today. It's so nice to see you. I'll see you back here on the mat tomorrow for day 7.